Okay, so the rule is we don't need to know your specific experience. Okay, it's all going to be in your mind. And what I want you to do is think of something that you negatively self-talk about. Okay, but obviously you want to get out of it. Think of an experience or something that has happened in the past, or something that you like to do but you have a self-talk which kind of prevents you from doing it. And when you have thought of something like that, you can let me know. Okay. So it is something that is kind of a self-talk that keeps coming in the way of letting you do something that you would love to do.
Yeah.
Okay. Have you thought of it?
Yes.
Okay. So what I want you to do is just be in that. Is it a past experience or is it a future forthcoming experience?
It's a very recent past
experience.
Well, current experience.
Current, okay. I hope it is not about this event. Okay, so yeah, think about that experience, be there. Okay, and now let this thought or this self-talk start playing in your mind. Okay, and whatever words come, let them come. Whatever sentences and the way they come, let them come. Now, as you think about these sentences, I want you to just freeze that sentence or pause it if it is a sound. Pause it at some point and imagine that sentence like a flow of words in your mind which have just stopped because you have frozen them, paused them. Okay. Now if you have to give that some kind of a shape, what shape would you give it? That negative feeling. That feeling that is stopping you from doing something. What shape would you give it?
I'm going to tell you, or do you just want me to think about it?
No, you have to tell me what shape you're giving it.
I don't know how to describe the shape, but it's like the shape of a kid's drawing of a space rocket.
Space rocket? Torpedo.
Going out from me.
Excellent. So now, keep that shape, okay? And in your mind's eye, give that shape any color that you think would be relevant to associate to this feeling, this negative feeling. And what kind of color would that come to?
Brown.
Brown. Is it dark brown or is it light brown?
It's dark brown.
Dark brown. So it's a torpedo-like thing with a dark brown color. Yeah. Does it have a shiny surface or is it like a
dull matte?
Matte. So it is a torpedo dark brown with a matte surface. Right. Now what I want you to do is just think of this torpedo. Okay. And let this torpedo come out from wherever it is located right now. Where is it located?
Sort of projecting out of me.
Yeah, but where was it located in your body? Was it in your head or shoulders or chest? Where was it?
Yeah. Like just about there.
About here. Okay? So now let it come out. And imagine that torpedo floating here. You can see that dark brown torpedo with a matte finish, okay, carrying all that feeling. And let it just keep floating here. And now, in your mind's eye, you can imagine this torpedo being fired and watch it go straight to that wall. And let it just act like a drill, drilling through the wall, making a hole because it is so powerful. And as you see that, it just makes the hole through the wall, it goes away. And the wall now magically closes back to its shape. Now, if you try to recall that feeling, how does it make you feel?
I can't locate it.
You can't locate it. Can you try locating it now? Is it very difficult?
I can't locate it.
So the feeling is
appears
gone.
not to be there.
So feeling is gone.
Yeah. It's not there.
It's not there. Excellent. All right. So have a clap for him. Okay. Now, it's just to explain to the audience what we did. Okay. We just got him rid of that negative feeling. Right?
Yes.
Right. Now, there was no magic here. What I did is, I asked him about the feeling and about the negative self-talk. Okay? So what are those? Kinesthetic and auditory digital. Are you with me so far? Right. So he has stored that experience in a kinesthetic and an auditory digital representation. So if I have to just move him away from this experience, I have to just take him away from kinesthetics and auditory digital. So what is left for me to do? Convert that experience into visual. So how did I do that? There is no format. I just used my imagination. I said, if you have to convert this into a shape, what shape would that be? The moment I ask that question, he's forced to figure out some shape. Now it doesn't matter to me whether it is a square, cube, triangle, pyramid or a torpedo. All I have done is I have successfully changed his experience from kinesthetic to visual. And then to make sure that it doesn't go back into kinesthetics, I kept asking him more and more visual questions. So I asked him, what color? He said, brown. Dark brown, light brown. He said, dark brown. Is it matte or is it silver for a shiny surface? Now as I ask these questions, I am taking him more and more into the visual domain. Right? The experience is being converted into visual. Now all I have to do is throw the experience out in the visual space. So I said, let the torpedo go, zzz, hit the wall, make a hole, go through the wall, and the wall closes. So all I have done is thrown out the whole experience from kinesthetics, which he had as his memory, to visual, and threw it out. Does that make sense?
Makes sense, but it's as simple as that.
How do you feel about it?
Well,
Very odd. Because it's something that's just happened that I don't really fully understand. I understand the explanation of how it happened, but I don't really understand that it happened.
Right.
It's very baffling. No, not baffling, it's mysterious.
right. Now,
Well, I understand what you said, but one thing I don't understand is, you said, I reckon, you got the idea that it was kinesthetic and auditory visual, so that's because it's a feeling.
no, I asked you, I said, where is the feeling? And you said feeling is somewhere here. And I asked you, can you think of something that you are self-talking about? So I'm already taking you into a problem that was auditory digital as well as kinesthetic. Now, this is because this is a demonstration, but in a real situation, you could have someone coming to you with this subject and say that, I have an experience and that's really generating a very bad feeling in my mind. And you know now that they're living that experience in a kinesthetic sense. So now you've got, they tell you everything indirectly. And the moment you hear that, you say, all right, come here, I'm going to change this into visual. And the moment I change it into visual, the experience changes.
Yeah? Makes a bizarre kind of sense.
Now what would happen is, if you keep repeating this, every time that self-talk comes, or that negative feeling of that experience comes, and each time that it comes, instantly convert that into a torpedo, dark brown, give it the size as big as you saw it earlier, and let it go through the wall wherever you are, at home or wherever. Or if you are in an open space, let it just go away into the sky. And you keep repeating that each time when this thought comes, then your body, your mind makes that a pattern. And when that becomes a pattern, the thought will come and it will go. Thought will come and it will go. Because you're not letting it stay there, you're just converting it into visual and it goes. Alright, thank you very much.